what's insane, and what I love that you brought that story up, bro, is that people just see the success, right? They don't see the grind, right? And the fact that you went from, you talked about MySpace days, and I was just talking about this too, right? For entrepreneurs, it takes a long time for your content to start creating or building equity in a network enough where people want to reach out to you and do business. And that's the hard part, right? And it differs depending on the quality of your content, right? For me, bro, it took about 9 to 10 months to get my first deal on LinkedIn, but I was working at an agency, right? And I was just tired of making cold calls, bro. I was like, I'm tired of that shit. It's ineffective. I make 1,000 of these. I get one meeting, and it's just like, yeah, you're doing me a favor. It's a pity call. Like, you're not telling me the problems. You don't care. So it was like, man, I gotta change this. And that's when started doing it and started to take off, bro. But like, what was from that one client, like how were you able to scale that, or how were you able to judge your content's effectiveness in terms of bringing in leads?
I think honestly I just got lucky back then.
For real. I
Really
appreciate
lucky. Like I was early. Like I was like you could count like the video creators that did it consistently on like one hand, and I was
Wow.
one of them. And then
Wow.
I took everything that you saw on YouTube, that you saw on Instagram,
Yeah.
started applying it to LinkedIn, and people were like, wow, this is so innovative. But it wasn't. It really wasn't. I got better and I got good and I built a team. A lot of what drove me was ego, man, which I hate to say, but that's what it was. It was ego. I had a chip on my shoulder. I had stuff I had to prove. It's like, yo, let's build $1 million company. I didn't even know why or what, or it didn't even matter, didn't even need to get there. But to me, that meant success.
Yeah.
And I did so many things wrong. So many things. So the first agency made like just over 6 figures. And that was like a couple months of me like really taking LinkedIn seriously. And then I was like, hey, I don't want to do this alone. Built another team, and like we had like 20K months, 70K months, you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, a lot of it was just luck. Let's create videos and see what happens. Now I'm very methodical, and I know what it takes to like actually drive traffic to something. I've been behind a lot of successful people, so I know how to do it. But back then, man, it was just a bunch of young kids just like throwing a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff at the wall, you know.
See what
And
sticks,
I'd be
bro.
lying if I said otherwise.